Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to the VPG Esports Premier final day of the season, where it is going to be Fenerbahce going up against Europa in our first game, and then in our second it will be Poise versus GMASK. Poise need to win or draw their game to win the league, and if Fenerbahce can beat Europa and GMASK can beat Poise, Fenerbahce will win the league. But that is obviously going to have to be seen. It's going to be an interesting day of games. It's going to be very interesting to see. Obviously, Fenerbahce versus Europa. Fenerbahce are the favourites. They should win, but it's the final day of the season. You never know what could happen. And then on the other game, obviously, GMAS versus Poise is going to be a very competitive match. It's going to be very interesting to see what will happen there. But the invites are now being sent out. Let's have a look at the team sheet for tonight for both sides. Fenerbahce playing a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. I've got Berisha in goal, Farouk at left back, Latov at centre back with Watsu, Luke 44x at right back, Tyrone Ryan at the CDM role, CC22 on the left, Vorati JD, I think it's called, on the right. Zardinho at cam with Epan and Warren at the striking department. So no Emre this week. No Emre this week. Very interesting for Fenerbahce. We'll have to see how they get on. Obviously, Warren's a great player, so I'm sure they will be absolutely fine. But Club Esports 2 Europa. They got Chris Barras in goal. David Parler at centre back with Zampa and Joan. We've got Vasquez at CDM with Sevi, Angel at right mid, Dennis Athletic at left mid, Bakuambu at cam with Abdel and Krivas at strikers. So this game is imminently going to be kicking off. Just waiting on the invite to be sent out. I think we're waiting on two players for Fenerbahce. Ardinho and Latov by the looks of things. And then we'll get right into game. But Epan is playing. He is playing at the right mid position. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. CC22 at left mid, obviously. Tyrone Ryan at CDM. But yeah, Emre and Warren up top. They're literally now sending out the invites. So let's go on over and wait for that to happen, as they're just sorting out the final couple of tactics. Still waiting on one player, and then we should be good to go. But obviously, it's been a very long season, it always is with VPG runs for a really nice amount of time. Everybody gets their chance to show what they've got going on. Everybody gives their team the chance to pull out some victories, potentially go on a title run. And obviously we've come all the way down to the wire, where Fenerbahce, if they win and Poise don't get a result against GMASK, it could be a very interesting day, to say the least. I thought it was going to be GMASK versus Poise, like the title decider, but no, it is Fenerbahce Poise is the title decider. Centre back is coming now, apparently. Well, he's taking his sweet time, but it's alright. We'll get there eventually. We will get there eventually. But this is potentially a chance for Poise to go on the back-to-back. Obviously, that would be an incredible achievement. Incredible achievement. But for Fenerbahce, it's their chance to win it for the first time in quite some time. I forget how many years it was since they last won the Esports Premier. I know there was a graphic going around and I gave a good look at it, but they are going to be sending the invites out now, and we'll get straight into game, where it's a must-win for Fenerbahce. It is a must-win if you lose. And, well, that is all of your hard work thrown away for the season in the Esports Premier. But let us see it. Let us see what this game has to hold for us today. Fenerbahce versus Esports Europa. Let's go. Let's get into game and see what's going to happen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It is time. Fenerbahce versus Europa. Turkey versus Spain. We're underway. Bakawambu being dispossessed by Ardinho. Good tackle. Now it's being moved forward. Quite fast-paced early on. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Coming out from Epan. Will go behind for a corner kick. Lovely power shot plus corner. Sorry, power shot plus strike from the edge of the box. I think it might have been Emre actually, not Epan. Obviously, Emre playing centre mid this time. Watsu with the aerial header. Can't quite get enough direction on it to get it into that top corner, make the keeper struggle. Ardinho plays it into the feet, looks to try and feed it through, but can't quite make it happen. Watsu for options, but he doesn't really have too many. Goes through the mid. Ardinho now, ball over the top. It's lovely. Finish. And it is there. And it is a 1-goal lead Fenerbahce in their must-win game. They're putting pressure on Poise. They're saying to them, right, you need to win your game now. If not, we will nick it right from underneath your noses on the very final day of the season. And what a goal it was. And he's looking for another. Emre cuts it back. Whipped all the way to the back post, but a little bit too much, in truth. But either way, what a great start to the game for Fenerbahce. Coming out swinging. DC22 with the interception. Foul is called by the referee. No card though. No, just a warning. Fenerbahce have been fantastic all season though. You know, we've obviously seen them have some not so great results, but for the most part, they have been absolutely brilliant. And wow, okay, we've got an advert. Brilliant. You love to see it. You love to see it. I hate Twitch. Oh dear. You can ad block YouTube, but you can't ad block Twitch. Very annoying. We'll be back into game in a second, guys. I do apologise. We're still on adverts. Okay. But either way, an early lead for Fenerbahce. A very early lead for them, as they should go on to win this one now. How many adverts have we got, man? Another one. Bloody Nora. And another? Oh, Lord. Well, we'll be back into game very soon, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologise. Jeff Bezos loves money. But either way, Fenerbahce just breathing down the necks of Poise. That's the final day of the season. Who could have predicted this? Not me. I don't think it's happened before, where it's been, because last season it was a fairly convincing victory in the league. Let's get back into it. Ball whipped in. Cleared away by Joan. And behind for a corner kick once again. Ball played in. Cleared away by David Parler. Now it's a bell. He gives it out wide now. The ball is moving for Europa. Can they find a chance here? It's a good run by Angel, covering a lot of ground. Akwambu to Krivas. Back to Sevi. Akwambu dispossessed. Really good pressing from Fenerbahce to win the ball back. Emre. Heel to ball roll. And cleared away. It was a good pass. Just couldn't quite control it, Warren. Those RBA passes in close quarters, very difficult to control sometimes. That first touch plus, it helps, but still. Krivas might take a shot on here. Does. Blocked away by Watsu. And now Ardinho plays a lovely ball over the top to Emre, who is through on goal. He has help. Doesn't take it. The defender does well to block the lane. And behind for a corner kick it goes. All played in. Tyrone nods it down, but only to Joan. Farouk. Back to Watsu. CC22 spreads it out wide to Farouk, who runs forward, uses that rapid play style. Can't make anything happen. Well defended once again from Europa. Done a good job here so far at keeping this to a 1-goal lead, which in many respects is, you know, pretty well played against Fenerbahce, because you get one chance and you never know, you could be looking at getting yourself a point. But Fenerbahce looking for a second. Warren, lovely bit of skills. Luke, can he find a way through? No. Epan looks to ping it into the feet of a teammate. And I think offside maybe is the call. As the ball back with Europa. But yeah, hang on in there, Europa. It's a long 90 minutes. You're almost at the halfway mark. And surely a chance will come your way. Dennis, ball whipped in. Big opportunity. Watsu though. Heads it down. It was a good cross. Dennis still fighting for that ball. Eventually does go out though for a goal kick. Last chance of the half now. If they can get it upfield. It will fall to Europa. And that was offside. And that will be the half-time whistle being blown. 1-0 to the Turkish club as they look to go on ahead and challenge Poise for the title on the final day of the season. Can it happen? Well, it looks like Fenerbahce are going to do their part. Obviously now it's down to GMASK to put in a shift for them. France-Austria game 1-0 at half-time for anybody watching. Slovakia won 1-0. Romania won 3-0. Oh my word, what a crazy game. What a crazy day of results in the Europa. Oh, sorry, in the Euro League. What am I? Oh, my brain cannot function right now. Too busy thinking about this game. Ardinho tackled by Sevi. Emre goes short. to Epan. Those two connecting once more. Not like they usually do, though, because Epan is in the midfield. Or Emre's in the midfield, sorry. Oh no, it is Epan. Epan on the ball now. It's Tyrone Ryan. Ardinho. Being pressed, but he's got that press proven. He just shrugs him off. Can't find the pass through, though. Well defended by Europa. Sevi switches the play. Luke gets there, wins it. Now it's Warren. Plenty of players back, though, for Europa. Good bit of skill. Finds Farouk! Who finds the back of the net? And it's dangerous from Fenerbahce. Good ball movement. Fizzes it into his feet. Gets it under control. One touch. Bang! Goalkeeper. Always going to struggle to save that one. But it does look like Fenerbahce have done their part. It does look like Fenerbahce will pick up all 3 points here. And now it will just be down to Poise versus GMASK to decide the league title. Ardinho is playing it around the back here. Making sure they don't make any unnecessary mistakes. It's a lovely play from Fenerbahce. Is there someone at the end of it? Luke. Ardinho takes a shot. Saved by the goalkeeper. Epan, CC22. The ball is flowing really well right now for Fenerbahce. Farouk, CC22. Ardinho flicks it back. Epan now. Maybe one pass too many from Fenerbahce as they were looking for the open man. Farouk. Switches the play, but there is a man there in Abel, but Warren manages to pick up the ball somehow. Well defended by, I think it was it Watsu, I think? The back there. Emery wins it back. Now it's Warren. Now it's Luke. Looks to spin. Finds a shot. Falls to Farouk. And he scores his double and he hits the gritty. He's literally hitting the gritty in the final day of the VPG Esports Premier. What a madman. But that will be a 3-goal lead for Fenerbahce. Their goal difference is humongous. This adds to it. And as we go into the last 20 minutes of this one, we will be turning our attention to the grand final, which will be Poise versus GMASK. The grand final, I say, the final game of the season, the decider, whatever you want to call it. All eyes on that match now. GMASK win. Poise lose. They will lose the title. But if Poise win, they will pick up their consecutive back-to-back title. Now, I'm going to go for the knuckleball free kick. Didn't quite work. It seems like we've got a little bit of a latency issue with the stream. Not too sure what's going on here. Let's give it a refresh. Oh dear. Not too sure what's happened here. Let's try a different stream link. Let's try Esports 2's link. Sorry about this, guys. There we go. These guys don't have any stadium ambience, though, unfortunately. So all you get is my voice, and it is a little bit more choppy. It's what it is. It happens. Ardinho wins the ball back. Ardinho runs forward now. Luke out wide. Gives it to Warren. Who's under a lot of pressure. Whips it in. Farouk. Ooh. Looking for his hat-trick. But denied by his own head. Couldn't get it on target. David Parler switches the play up. Moves it out onto the right. What to with the interception and clearance. Nice and simple for him. Dennis Athletic. Bakuambu. Sevi. Moving the ball around well here, Europa. Can they find an open man? Dennis plays it all the way into the box, into the back post, but Farouk wins it, gives it back to Berisha as the 90th minute is just seconds away. Looks like Fenerbahce will be winning this one 3-0. They might look for a fourth. Good tackle from Parler. Dennis loses it though. Epan wins it back. Warren. Epan. Oh, it does look like Emre did disconnect there. As the 92nd minute is about to hit. Luke. Ardinho. Not sure if that was a shot or a cross, but that'll be GG to Fenerbahce as we move on now to our final game of the evening, which will be Poise versus GMASK to decide the result of the Season 10 VPG Esports Premier. We are going to throw it to a quick break while we get ready for that match, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a couple of moments' time with that game. We'll see you very shortly. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back, and welcome to the final game of the season. Poise versus Team GMASK. Poise need to win if they want to win the title. Fenerbache, they will be praying that Team GMASK will pick up the win, and that will gift them the Esports Premier title. But either way, let's get into the team lineup so we can get straight into game. GMASK, we've got Milky in goal, Guto waiting in the bush, Lycano at centre-back, Raul Rodriguez and Yassin at CDM, Adritude and Juan Lukaku on the right and the left, Hendy at cam with Streak and Rayo at strikers. For Poise, they've got GUI in goal with Juicy, Vasal, Insegura and Angel Opt at centre-backs, Dreezy and Taziek at CDM, Forge and Juzato on the right and the left, and Nayshaw at cam with Dias Leal and Luca up top. This is very much going to be potentially the best action that we get to see all season long. These are two of the best teams. Let's see how we're going to get on. It's going to be very interesting to see. Good luck to both teams. Oof, let's see. Let's see what the result is going to be. All of these teams' hard work, all 48 games come down to this. The absolute last chance to win the title. I didn't think it would come down to the last game of the season. I thought Poise had it won about 3 weeks ago. They were about 15 points ahead at one point, I think. And obviously now, looking at it, it is very tight. Goal difference could very well be all that it comes down to. All right, Poise have said to send the invite, so we are ready to go. Team GMASK have sent it. Let's get into it, boys. It is going to be... Oh, whoops. It's going to be very, very interesting. It's going to be a very tough game for both sides, to be honest. I think Poise obviously have been very, very good this season, but they haven't been unbeatable. And GMASK, well, I haven't seen as much of GMASK as I would have wanted to. Obviously, formerly Real Sociedad. But here we go. Let's get into the final game of the season and see what it has to offer for us. Will it be Poise or will it be Team GMASK? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 48 games played this season. All comes down to this final game of the year. Poise versus Team GMASK. Team GMASK win, and it will be Fenerbahce that win the league. Poise win or draw, and they will win the league title for a second year in a row. And as expected, Team GMASK come into this patiently. Not going to force anything. Lycano switches the ball out wide to Guto, who plays that first time over the top ball, but doesn't quite come off. Lucan out. Spreads it out wide to Nayshaw, who plays it in. Guto wins the block. Taziek. Twisted and turning. Lovely ball over the top for Nayshaw, who makes a great run. Falls to Luca. Nods it down to Chisato. Izenki with the save. Sends it behind for a corner kick. Luca going to be on the corner. That does indicate they might go for a near post play. No, whip to the back post. Cleared away by Guto. As Pee-wee Taziak gets knocked off the ball. Chisato wins it back, however. Dreezy back to Angelo. Diasley out. Dreezy. Intercepted by Yassin, who looks to go down the wing. Plays the pass, but doesn't reach the intended target as Juicy intercepts. 12 minutes in. As you would expect this game so far. Forge nods it down to Luca. What a save from Izenki. Once again goes behind for a corner kick. And Nayshaw got to look for that dead ball. A knuckleball corner. Oh, great header from Juan Lukaku. Hendy now. Streak and Rayo up ahead of them. Oh, it's a great interception from Angelo. Pee-wee Taziak switches to play out wide. Oh, it's forged. Luca. Taziak to Nayshaw. Great tackle from Yassin. Lycano. Rayo. And Yassin switches the play. Well done. Finding the room on the other side. Stretch and poise, making it difficult for them. Very important, but they've given the ball away here. They do well to retain their formation, retain their shape, and continue to press even just after they've lost the ball. Both teams very good at pressing. As you would expect, you have to be. Lovely over the top ball from Taziak to Nayshaw. Guto does really well though. Comes out, makes a challenge, wins it back, clears it away. And gets the ball all the way to Streak in an advanced position. Forged. Luca. Ball played over the top. Out wide for Diasley out. A bit of build-up play here from Poise. Moving it down the wing well, but just struggling to get the ball into the middle at the moment. They're struggling to find their strikers. But when you got a player like Nayshaw in your team, you will find them eventually. You know you will find them. It's a matter of when, not if. Rayo, good twisting and turning. Good RB dribbling. Hendy now. Streak, great turn. Streak! Oh my word, what a finish. Hits the bar, hits the post, and tucks it away. What an absolutely sublime finish. As GMASK win 1-0, and as it stands, Fenerbache will be crowned your VPG Esports Premier Champions. But there's still plenty of time left in this match. Raul Rodriguez. Poise seem rattled. They could be broken. Juicy, though, comes across to deny. Comes across to save his team from a 2-goal deficit. Streak whips it in. Angelo wins the header. Forge makes the tackle. Hendy with some good ball movement. Guto looks to give it, put it into the box, but can't quite make it happen. Nayshaw now to Luca. Moving the ball out wide where they've got an overlap from Forged. Juan Lukaku does very, very well. And look at that for a ball. In behind for Streak. Got plenty of players ahead of him. Can he find one? No. Oh, penalty maybe? No. Referee doesn't like this. Look at that. He says it's a dive. Obviously wasn't. Hendy. Ball chipped in, but hasn't really gotten any conviction on it, that ball. As we approach the halfway mark, as we stand, GMASK 1-0. Poise, they need to find a goal to get back into this game. All they need is a draw, Poise. Hendy. Lovely ball. Streak manages to get a foot on it. He's looking for teammates. Founds Raul Rodriguez. Moves it out wide. For Adratude. Now it's Rayo. Little bit awkward. Came short. Touch a bit heavy. Takes him a bit wider than he'd have liked. Defenders do well though. From Poise. Dreezy puts a foot in. Chips it out wide. Dias Leal now. Moves it inward to Nayshaw. Now it's Taziek. Not Luca's game so far. Defenders doing incredibly well. Streak. Was looking for Rayo, but Casato got a foot in. As the half-time whistle blows, Team GMASK 1, Poise 0. And as it stands, Fenerbache will be crowned the champions. The Turkish team will be the champions of the Esports Premier, but obviously there is still a 45-minute difference to go. There is still 45 minutes for Poise to get back into this match. They're not out with this match either by any means. They've still got plenty of time. They've been moving the ball well. They just haven't really been able to find their attackers. You know, they haven't been able to find Luca, which is obviously a big thing for Poise. Here we go. Into the second half. Rayo, lovely dribbling. Insegura makes a tackle. Hendy. Double ball roll into the over the top ball, but Rayo never going to win that one against defenders with aerial plus. Nayshaw, really good ball control. A press proven definitely came in handy there, and advantage played by the referee as Zenki takes one to the ribcage and goes down to Guto. Now it's Raul. Streak, Hendy, chips ball out wide over the top to Joan Lukaku. Plenty of players in the area, but has to go back with the ball roll scoop turn as Raul whips it in. If it was a shot and it had that same trajectory with a bit more power, it might have been dangerous, but I think it was a cross. 10 minutes into the second half. Poise haven't really done anything yet. They have been under a lot of pressure from Team GMASK. They seem to have the Portuguese side's number right now, but obviously there is still plenty of time in this game. Joan Lukaku. Streak receives it, dispossessed quickly. Nayshaw gives the ball away. Now it's Lycano. Spreads the ball out wide, but straight into touch. Poise, though, win the ball back. Nayshaw into the feet of Luca. What's he going to do here then? Going to run with it, but dispossessed by Lycano. Yassin. Lovely ball out wide for Adratude. Plenty of players in the middle. Lobs it in. Streak is there. Will they find a shot at the end of it? No, blocked. I think by Insegura. This one is so close. Coming down to the absolute wire. Less than half an hour left in game. Raul Rodriguez takes it away from Nayshaw. Taking too much time with his touches. Yassin plays out wide. Adratude is there. Makes a tackle as well as Rayo Puts it into the midfield area. Joan Lukaku nods it down to Street. Can he find a shot at the end of it? No. Taziet comes away, and now it's up to Poise to find something. There is a back post cross on, potentially. But does really well, Lycano, to make sure he doesn't find that angle. Luka. Great interception by Hendy. He's really good at intercepting the ball, really good at cutting those passing lanes. We see it every week when we see him play. Joan Lukaku. Really good opportunity this. Rayo! GMASK have done it! 2-0 as Poise. They go down and they potentially will lose their Esports Premier title to the Turkish side, Fenerbache, who will be watching at home, and they will be cheering, they'll be celebrating with GMASK. As obviously it's going to be bittersweet for GMASK because it could have been them. If they could have picked up the win the other night, it could have been them. Luka though, with a big chance. Zenki falls to him. What's Zenki doing? Goes out for a goal kick, but very, very close. It has all come down to this last 15 minutes. Poise need 2 goals. If they can, they will win the Esports Premier. If they don't, it will be Fenerbahce's. Luka, you can tell he's trying to make something happen, but it is just not clicking right now in this game for him. Nayshaw forged. Ball played forward by Adritude. Hendy. Great pass to Streak. Great first touch in the, the explosive sprint. Thought he was past the defender there. But Luka wins the ball out wide now. Whips it in. Last chance saloon. Cleared away. And, I think that Poise are one of the best teams in the world. There are some things that even they cannot do. And beating GMASK tonight was not one of the things as they go 3 goals up the Spanish side as Rayo gets his say in this game. And that will be it. Fenerbahce will be crowned the champions of the Esports Premier. They are the champions of pro clubs, the champions of EPG, the best team in the world once again. Commiserations to Poise as they've had a fantastic season. They have had a fantastic season. They've played so well. And for them to challenge at such a high level and for it to come all the way down to this, 2 seasons in a row, you've got to take your hat off to them. But unfortunately, this year, it has just been too little, too late. Fenerbahce have done it in part thanks to GMASK, picking up the win. But they also had to get their win against Esports 2. So final few moments here in this game. Insegura heads it away. Yassin wins it. Looks to twist, looks to turn. Goes out into touch for a throw-in. Yassin once again. Foul called by the referee. As Dreezy sees the yellow card. And they might kick out a play, they might not. Who knows? As they step up to it. Whipped in from Streak. As Dreezy clears away. And the full-time whistle is blown. Team GMASK 3, Poise 0. As you know what that means. that means that the VPG Esports Premier Champions are Fenerbahce. Congratulations, Fenerbahce. Congratulations to the Turkish side, to any of the Turkish fans. You know, it's been a very long season, and everybody that, you know, watches the Turkish side, they've been supporting them from day in, day out, regardless of the result. The fan base is there for them, and they absolutely deserve this. They absolutely deserve to win after, you know, absolutely everything. What a way to settle it on the final day of the season. Looks like Fenerbahce still have to play Black Panther by the looks of things. I'm just looking at the chat to make sure. It does look like Fenerbahce should be picking up the title. But either way, as far as I'm aware, that is going to be it. That is going to be the season wrapped up. That is going to be Fenerbahce picking up the Esports Premier title. And commiserations to Poise. Congratulations for GMASK for beating them. But either way, what a way to finish it. What a way to send it off. Thank you all for watching at home. Thank you all for sticking along throughout the entirety of the Esports Premier season. But yeah, GG guys, absolutely fantastic. If you want to get involved yourself, make sure to go and follow the Twitter. Make sure to go and join the Discord and find yourself a club. It is where champions play. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you very soon with some more pro clubs action starting very soon here on this channel. Make sure to follow Twitter to find out when that will be. But either way, my name's been George Overton. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Have a lovely rest of your week. And hopefully we'll see you very soon. Good night.